It's been announced that you will be executive producing the live in front of a studio audience, All in the Family and Good Times.
Wow, that is so major. That's awesome.
So
iconic.
I got to be in the first one. I was in the Jeffersons.
Right.
Cool.
And it was so much fun.
Wow.
And the guys just asked me if I would come on board to help produce the next one. So
Did you
I'm really
ever
excited.
check out like Good Times? Because you're too young for that.
I was too young when it first aired. Thank you for knowing.
Yeah.
But I did. I watched it in syndication after school. I loved it. All those amazing Norman Lear shows. You know, he really changed the face of television. And it's so wonderful to be able to honor him by bringing these shows back. And they're still relevant.
So
for better or for worse.
Still relevant.
Yeah.
So dope.
Great.
You're now also the executive producer and star of the film, the emotional film American Son. We're so excited about this because it really is starting great conversations. Tell us what it's about.
So American Son is based on a play that I did on Broadway, and it really is, you kind of drop into a parent's worst nightmare. It's 90 minutes in real time in the lobby of a police precinct. It's a black mom and a white dad, and they are desperately looking for their 18-year-old son, who has just had some kind of altercation with the cops, but we don't know what. So you show up with us, and it's the middle of the night, and we are just trying to find our baby, who's obviously not a baby, but he's a baby to us.
Yeah.
Right.
And it is a ride. It's a real ride.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
And this film was actually based on the actual play, the Broadway play, which you starred in.
Yeah.
And when you starred in this, you were sometimes performing 8 times a week.
Yeah. Whoa.
So how did you deal with all of that emotional energy that you had to put into it?
Yeah, I mean, to me, there's nothing harder than doing theater for an actor, in my opinion. But I just love this material so much. I just felt like it was so important to tell this story about this family, because while you're in the nightmare of figuring out, like, where is Jamal, is he okay, you're also in the unraveling of this love story, because the mother and the father are newly separated, and they're trying to figure out how to love each other and co-parent together, and you get to know why they love each other and why they're struggling, and it's beautiful and important. And so it was worth it for me to have to navigate the intensity of it, and I would just go home and hug my husband and hug my babies and know that I have a really blessed life, and that got me through it.
Well, we've got a clip of your incredible performance. Check this out.
I cannot have Jay lapsing into a life where he makes excuses for himself all the time. I won't.
And I won't have him walking around apologizing for who he is.
No one is asking him to do that.
Yes, they are. Keep your hands on the wheel, boy. Look straight ahead. Don't make any sudden moves. Wouldn't want to make the man in the bulletproof vest nervous when he walks up to your window pointing a Glock at your head. Your father ever tell you that?
Wow. You know what?
Chills.
Kerry is really producing some powerful pieces of entertainment, but not only is she doing it, your husband is also producing.
Yes, he
just produced Harriet.
Yeah,
How proud of you? I saw your little
It
tweet.
was a very proud weekend in our house, because American Son launched on Netflix the same day that Harriet was out in theaters. So I was really happy for us and so proud of him. I think that film is so special.
It's so special. People have to go see Harriet. It's
Cynthia
out.
is brilliant.
Oh,
Cynthia
definitely.
was so brilliant in that film.
Kerry, thank you so much for hanging
Thank
out
you
with us
for
today.
having me.